I made my first sale in 48 hours using nothing but AI tools I'd never touched before. No business degree, no design experience, no audience. Just a problem I noticed and the willingness to solve it before someone else did. Here's the thing. I'm not special. You can do this too. In fact, I'm about to show you exactly how, because the window for this specific opportunity is real and it's closing faster than you think. My name's The Operator, and on this channel, we talk about how AI is actually changing the way people make money. Not the theoretical stuff, the real, everyday opportunities that are already working right now. Last month, I decided to test something. Could I actually build a functioning business in 30 days using only AI? Not as a stunt, as a genuine test to see what's possible when the barrier to entry basically disappears. The result? I landed 4 clients, made just over 4.2 thousand pounds in my first month, and more importantly, I figured out the exact steps that actually work. Steps that don't require you to be a founder or a tech person or someone with a waiting list of customers. By the end of this video, you'll know what those steps are, and you'll know exactly what to do this week to start the same way. Let me walk you through how this started, because the beginning matters. I was scrolling through a Facebook group for small business owners, not lurking, actually reading what people were saying. Every third post was the same thing. A business owner or a solo freelancer saying, I need content for my clients, but I can't afford a designer, I can't afford a copywriter, and I can't do it all myself. Some of these people were already paying 1.5 thousand pounds to 3,000 pounds for custom content packages. Graphics, copy, social media posts, email sequences, the full thing. And I thought, what if I could do that same work in 48 hours for half the price? That's not a revolutionary insight. That's just seeing a gap and asking, can I fill it faster and cheaper than the people currently filling it? The answer was yes. And here's why it mattered. I wasn't trying to be a designer or a copywriter. I was learning to be a translator, someone who takes what a business owner needs and uses AI tools to produce it fast. That's the core of what I did. I tested a lot of tools. Most of them were garbage for this use case, but 4 of them became my entire operation. ChatGPT was the backbone. Not because it's the best at everything, it's not, but because it's the best at understanding what I'm asking for without me having to be super precise about it. I'd describe a client's business in rough terms, and it would give me usable copy variations, email sequences, product descriptions, the works. It didn't give me templated rubbish, it actually understood context. Midjourney came next. I tried DALL-E first. Genuinely didn't work for my purposes. The images looked like AI images. Midjourney actually made graphics that looked like someone competent designed them. Important difference. Clients can tell. Figma was for putting it all together. I used it to create custom layouts, organize everything, make it look like a professional package instead of scattered files. Free-tier handled everything I needed, then Zapier for the back end. I built a simple automation that handled client intake, payment processing through Stripe, and file delivery. Took me 4 hours to set up. After that, it ran itself. None of these tools required me to be an expert. I watched maybe 6 YouTube tutorials total across all of them. That's it. Day 1 was weird, not exciting, just weird. I didn't open a spreadsheet or write some fancy business plan. I spent 6 hours getting clear on one thing. What am I actually selling? Who wants it? And what do I charge? I decided on 3 packages. A basic one at 500 pounds for small content bundles. A mid-tier at 1.2 thousand pounds for monthly retainers. A premium at 2.5 thousand pounds for fully custom brand content strategy. Nothing fancy, just prices that made sense for the work. Then I did something that sounds obvious, but most people skip. I actually told people I existed. I wasn't trying to build a website or a brand. I went into Facebook groups for small business owners and replied to actual posts where people were asking for help. I wasn't spamming. I was responding to people saying exactly what I could solve. Someone posted, just spent 2.4 thousand pounds on a designer for 3 graphics. There has to be a cheaper way. I replied with a specific offer, showed one example of what I could do, gave them a price. That became my second customer. I did the same on Reddit and small business subreddits, LinkedIn groups for agency owners, anywhere I could find someone actively looking for this exact thing. By day 4, I had 3 inquiries. By day 7, I'd closed 2 of them. And here's what I learned. People don't buy the cheapest option. They buy the one that feels safe. My premium package outsold everything else. Not because it was the best deal, it wasn't, but because it came with a consultation call, a custom strategy document, and unlimited revisions. It felt like I was actually investing in their business. I started each project the same way, a 20-minute call. I'd ask about their business, their customers, their brand voice, what they'd tried before. Then I'd disappear for 24 to 48 hours and deliver a full first draft. Revisions happened in batches, client feedback, then I'd go back to ChatGPT with their notes, make adjustments, deliver round 2. Most clients were happy by round 2. The whole process was repeatable. I could do it with my eyes closed after the third client. By week 3, I had 4 clients. By the end of week 4, I'd made just over 4.2 thousand pounds and had a waiting list of 6 more people. The limiting factor wasn't finding customers. It was how many projects I could actually handle alone. Here's what I want you to do, and I mean this week, not next month. When you've thought about it more, pick one problem you've noticed people repeatedly paying for. Doesn't have to be content creation. Could be research summaries for busy executives. Could be product descriptions for e-commerce sellers. Could be meeting notes and action items. Anywhere someone's currently paying money for something, AI I can now do faster. Spend 5 hours mapping this out. Hour 1, define your offer in 1 sentence. What's the problem? Who has it? What does solving it cost them right now? Hour 2, test the core tools you'd use to do this work. Chat, GPT, Midjourney, whatever's relevant. See if you can actually produce output you'd charge money for. Hour 3, price it. Don't overthink it. Look at what others are charging, cut it by 20%. Call that your starting price. Hour 4, find 10 people who have this problem right now. Real people, real conversations, not mass messages. Hour 5, just message them, not a pitch. Just, hey, I noticed you mentioned needing this. I can help. Quick chat? That's it. 1 week, 5 hours of actual work. You'll know within a week if this idea has legs. You don't need a business license yet. You don't need a fancy website. You need to know if someone will actually pay. Making money fast with AI sounds amazing, and it is, but there's something they don't tell you. Once you've done this once, the opportunity becomes obvious. And once it's obvious to you, it becomes obvious to everyone else within about 6 months. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it to light a fire. The business is doing this right now, translating between AI capabilities and customer needs. They're profitable, very profitable. But that window narrows. By Q3, every agency will have figured out how to do this themselves. By Q4, it'll be commoditized. That means if you're going to do this, if you're going to grab a piece of this, now is actually the time. Not eventually. Not when you've learned more. Now. The practical truth is this. You don't need permission, you don't need experience, and you don't need a product. You need to notice something broken and fix it before someone else does. If you found this useful, there's a subscription button right there. I upload videos like this every week, and they're designed specifically to show you what's actually working, not what's theoretical. Go do that 5-hour test this week. Message me in a month and let me know what happened. I actually read them. End script. Word count 1347 words.